the season, Tim. What are you focusing on right now watching these teams?
Well, I'm looking at what these coaches have done to implement the new guys on their roster, which means you add some wrinkles offensively, and it's surprising sometimes how those new looks can unlock another level for your team.
The best teams play at their best right before the playoffs begin. It's a work in progress all season long.
Always trying to peak at the right time.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Jalen Williams is out there with Junior, and it's Holmgren in at the 5. Now here's Junior. Nails the 16-footer.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
Pass to Lee. This one for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zone, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Brian, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Lee. Outside for Dort. There's the 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist.
And Shea didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
Here's the bodyguard. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Lee, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Pass to the bodyguard. Jackson on the wing. Here's Lee. Coming off 41 points last game out. The shot won't fall. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the Grizzlies made multiple moves over the last year to free up salary. They put it to good use this summer with extensions for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Chauncey Aldama, not to mention signing free agent guard Ty Jerome. Now, trading away Desmond Bane hurt, but this team should continue to be a factor.
They play with swagger. Okay, Shams, thank you. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Okay, fans, make some noise for your Grizzlies Breakers.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Memphis, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And, of course, the Thunder, a game back.
I think for the Thunder, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
Well, they were in everyone's crosshairs, and they've actually outperformed some of those predictions. That is not easy to do with a target on your back.
Here's Andrews, coming off a solid outing against Dallas. Pocket 4, and stolen by Holmgren. Jumps up, and the big finish by
Holmgren. And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Thompson outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by SGA. Always a plus to have forwards who can dish it. A look at the top assist numbers for small forwards. Here's Thompson, still without a bucket. Pass to Lee. There's the three. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Oklahoma City.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
And he hits the first of three. And the Executive of the Year award last season. One more going OKC's way, Tim.
Well, it's well-deserved when you look at a championship team, and they are just getting started. You hate to use that D word, but when it's all said and done, they can run off a few of them.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Takes a three. Lee misses. Grizzlies trail by 7. Thompson scanning the floor. Skinny passes to Lee. And it's Lee with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And here's SGA outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
From deep, Junior. No, he's made three, missed two now. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Thompson goes in. Rejected by Junior. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Lee, covered by Junior. Shot clock at 6. And it's Andrews missing. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Dort outside. Outside for SGA. And the assist goes to Junior. Lee's got 3 assists now in this one.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Thompson finds Jackson. Here's Lee. 6 points for him. Pass to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And it's Andrews missing. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 7. Now here is Junior. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Dort's shot is good.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
So Tuomas Isola has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
When you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
And here we can check out the story for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The bodyguard, pass to Thompson. Pass to Jackson. Here's Lee. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Lee's got 9.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Junior outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Deflected. And they'll get another chance. No good that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. Well, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Dort outside. Pass to Lee from outside the arc. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. The bodyguard's got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to Lee. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Now Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Lee. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Junior outside. Back to SGA. And here's Junior. Down low. That's tipped. Here's the bodyguard. He's covered by Holmgren. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 12.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution. They didn't make many mistakes on either end, and that took the crowd out of the game.
City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Mitchell comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Wallace in for Dort. Wallace up top. From deep, Mitchell. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. The bodyguard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Ryan. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back to you.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Coward, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Pass to Aldama. Here's Coward. Shot clock at 5. Here's the bodyguard. Covered by Junior.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Edey against SGA. Pass to Wallace. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Aldama. Mitchell, the pass to Lee. No good with the triple. Grizzlies trail by 3. Here he goes. Outside Mitchell. Back to Lee. They set the pick from behind the arc. The rebound by Edey.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Here's the bodyguard. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
And he was a force on the glass. Absolutely dominant.
Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Thunder leading by 3. Here's Lee. And counted. Now 4 for 9.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Skinny passes to the bodyguard. Here's Coward. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And here's Junior outside. Again, Junior missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Here's Coward. Watched by Wallace. Oh, stolen by Junior. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And Junior throws it down hard.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Coward. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. There's 38 seconds left now in the first quarter. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Nails it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The bodyguard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Andrews. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Thunder out front. They're up by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Well, they're taking care of the ball on one end of the floor and then forcing mistakes on the other.
They've got Thompson, Zach Edey out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Tim, you look at Casey Wallace. He has been a plug-and-play defensive guard in this league.
Well, B.A., you're talking...
dancing around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Thompson against Williams. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's Coward, watched by Wallace. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Here's a look at the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Clock is at 3.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I've seen some crazy things, and that is right up there.
Here's Thompson. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
And it always looks good coming off his fingertips. Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters this league has ever seen.
Williams against Thompson. Outside, Williams. Joe, pure from three-point range. Joe's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Lee. Over Mitchell. Offline from the top of the key. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
That one's off. And he's good on the second. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Edey. Here's Lee. Checked by Mitchell. And here's Thompson for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder with a lead. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Right wing. To the inside. Here's O'Donnell. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. of the best three-point shooters among this year's rookie class. Now Mitchell, an 11-point game for him in the win against the Kings in Sacramento. The three ball. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside, Williams. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Thompson.
And you got to be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his third before the half ends.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
One of the all-time great shooters, Tim. Klay Thompson has put on some legendary shooting displays.
Well, B.A., he has a picture-perfect shooting stroke. And when he gets it going, it's almost like he can't miss, no matter what the defense does to stop him.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Mitchell, the pass to Williams. Hartenstein a screen. 4 on the clock. And it's blocked by Edey. Thompson against Hartenstein. From deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
And so Tomas Isalo calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Here. Memphis leading. Pass to Coward. The three. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 17 points.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Here's Andrews. Jackson on the wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Mitchell finds Hartenstein. Hartenstein with a screen on Jackson. Williams from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Pass to Andrews. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And the basket by Lee.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Now here's Mitchell. Back to Hartenstein. Here's the bodyguard. Pass to Andrews. The deep three. And another three for Memphis.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Williams looking around. Outside Joe. And here's Mitchell. Three-pointer. And Howard with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Lee. Covered by Joe. Skinny passes to Lee. Here's the bodyguard. Oh, beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Getting ready for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Lee comes in for Joe. Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. And SGA subbed in for Mitchell. Thunder trail by 12. Outside, SGA. Junior against Jackson. They need this. Lee misses.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And he lobs it up top. The shot by the bodyguard, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Down by 12. Pass to Lee. Dort outside. Here's SGA. The Grizzlies pull it in. The bodyguard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Lee. 20 points for him. 6 to shoot. Jackson for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You have to account for Jackson Jr. in the corner. I mean, he's an excellent three-point shooter.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Skinny passes to the bodyguard. Here's Lee. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Coward. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Lee's got 5 rebounds in the game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back over to you, Brian.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Jr. outside. Inside. Hartenstein in the post. Defended by Jackson. Here's Lee. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
The first one falls. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Pass to Hartenstein. 4-3. And Jr. with the three. Lee's got 13.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
Here's Lee. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his fourth assist with that last one.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and B.A., this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, and this is why he's a perennial MVP. Very few guys mean more to their team than SGA.
Here's Lee. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Thunder trail by 12. Jr. outside. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
Pass to SGA. 1:16 left in the second. From the elbow. Lee misses. Grizzlies lead by 12. Here's Andrews. He's got 6. From deep three-point land. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And SGA has got the ball here for OKC. Pass to Dort.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's SGA. coming off a 28-point game against Sacramento.
And he really cashed in at the line. A big chunk of his points came from free throws.
Shot clock at 3. SGA using that size.
Well, it's been SGA's night, whether it's in the half court or out in transition.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Lee. Releases from the wing and drills it. Lee's got 27 points.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
And the basket by Lee.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He's in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so it's Memphis, ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They're getting good looks from range. That's been the key.
But they also hit a bunch of contested threes, playing with great confidence. You could see the lead snowballing in the second half.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. And Hooper No Bloopers wants to know, it seems like you guys have a blast working together. How much do you love your jobs?
Best job in the world, getting paid to come in and roast Kenny on a daily basis. What's not to love? But don't you try and do it on social media. I have his back.
Well, you know what? I'll dish it right back at you, Shaq. But I agree, this job is the best, seriously. I mean, how often and how easy and how lucky we are to get to be here and do what we do.
Well said, guys. That was right from the heart. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Junior, he's out there with Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the 3. Holmgren, left side. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Lee. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And Lex is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
Pass to Lee. Now here's Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. And it's Lee with the rebound.
Yeah, and it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
The bodyguard. Pass to Skinny. Jackson with a screen on Dort. To the wing, right side. Clock at 6. The shot by the bodyguard, no good. Thunder trail by 13. From deep, Junior drains the triple. Lee's got 18.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
There's Jackson with the three. The Thunder with the rebound. Back to Lee. And a dunk by Junior.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Pass to the bodyguard. Puts up a three. Basket by Lee. Lee's got 6 points in the quarter.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
SGA with a steal. Back to Lee. Here's the floater. Williams misses.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
The bodyguard. Pass to Skinny. Five to shoot. The three is up. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Williams in the post. Working on Thompson. Lee misses. Grizzlies lead by 11. Pass to Andrews. Back to Thompson. Here's Lee. Covered by Junior. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. And again it's Memphis missing. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Good on the shot. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Jackson outside. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Dort. SGA looking around. Outside for Dort. Launches a three. Second chance effort. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, look at this. I mean, points off turnovers. So aggressive, forcing the other team to make mistakes. And it's really paid off.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And a quick look at the teams who repeatedly get the job done from the line. Number 1, the Grizzlies. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
And you really want to see these types of teams attack and draw fouls because they shoot it so well from the line.
Memphis leading by 8. Here's Andrews. He's got 6. Jackson, the pass to Lee. From outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. Lee's got 36 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Junior outside. And the jumper falls for him.
I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
Pass to Lee. Here's the bodyguard. And stolen by Holmgren. Outside Mitchell. Junior, a screen on Thompson. Down low. And Junior throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Lee. Oh, stolen by Junior. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Lee. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. To the paint. And here's Holmgren. 4 on the clock. Junior, left side. Can't hit that one. Grizzlies lead by 7. Lee, the pass to Jackson. Here's Lee, covered by Junior. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 38 points.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Here's Lee. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well, his production is not in question now if he can just get his teammates involved.
Jackson outside. He shoots. Lee misses. Thunder trail by 7. Outside Mitchell. Outside SGA. Outside Williams. Pass to Mitchell. Thompson with some nice D. Grizzlies lead by 7. The bodyguard. Pass to Lee. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Junior with the basket on the assist from SGA. Lee's got 18 points now here in the second half. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Holmgren finds SGA. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got rebound number 8 now. From deep three-point land. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Up top, SGA. He's got 13. Junior against Jackson. Lee misses. Grizzlies lead by 7. Lee, the pass to the bodyguard. And stolen by Holmgren. The 3 from Mitchell. Andrews grabs the board.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Takes the 3. Counted from distance. Lee's got 41.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. SGA from distance. Timeout.
Well, SGA loves this duel. He'll trade threes all night long.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Hartenstein. He's checked in for Holmgren. Joe comes in for Lee, and it's Wallace in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Grizzlies lead by 7. Here's Coward. Edey up top. He's guarded by Hartenstein. From downtown, Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Williams into the lane. Edey with a steal. To the inside, the bodyguard. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside Mitchell. And he drives in. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder.
Oklahoma City ball.
Thunder trail by 7. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter here. Outside, Williams. On the wing, Wallace. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. The bodyguard's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Pass to Andrews. And he's going for the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Williams with it. 5 points in the game. Down low. Outside for Mitchell. Hartenstein a screen. Lets it fly. Edey with a steal. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Aldama. Back to Edey. And it's in there. And now an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside, Williams. Second left. And some nice defense there to win the quarter. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Zach Edey, and it's Coward in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. 5 to shoot. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. From deep. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Mitchell, the pass to Lee. Wallace outside. The 3 is up. On target from range. Wallace has got his first 3 points of the game.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Here's Lee. Hands it from the wing. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Pass to Lee. Jacks up a 3. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. SGA's got his 3rd assist of the night. Well, the Grizzlies shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Here's Lee. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Lee's got 45 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Lee misses. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Wallace outside. Back to Lee. The three from Mitchell. And another three for Oklahoma City.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Aldama. Checked by Mitchell. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Mitchell, the screen on Jackson. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Junior. Lee's got his 9th assist of the game now. Yeah, if you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Coward. Here's Lee, covered by Junior, to the middle.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Mitchell, a screen on Jackson. Junior with it. Jackson in his pocket. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Lee misses. Memphis leading by 4. Inside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And the basket by Lee.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Lee. Outside for SGA. Second chance shot. Ooh, strong finish, SGA.
Okay, SGA showing some muscle on that finish.
Set it up.
Here's Coward, watched by Wallace. To the left side wing. Pass to Lee for 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Lee on the wing. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Lee's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's 4 from deep on the night, with 3 of them coming in this half.
Launches it from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. SGA's got 5 rebounds in the game. Wallace outside. To the inside. Here's Lee. Oh, a special move before that shot. Lee's got 41.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Pass to Coward. Here's Lee. Down low. And that one's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Jackson against Junior. A deep 3. And it's Lee with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 6 for 9 here in the 4th quarter. Shot is up. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Cuts off the pass. Here's Coward, covered by Junior. Pass to Coward. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Now Edey. Here's Lee. And it's good. He hits another one.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Pass to Lee.
Oklahoma City's foul. Lee. Third personal foul for his team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Lee. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Mitchell. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Thunder trail by 7. And here's SGA. Pass to Lee. Fires from deep. Williams. It's good on the putback.
His instincts are terrific. Williams has a nose for the ball and gets himself into great position.
Skinny passes to Jackson. Here's Lee. To the wing on the left. Jackson the screen. Here's Andrews. Connects from downtown. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Pass to Lee. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple. Lee's got 44.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Here's the bodyguard. The 3, and again for 3. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Lee on the wing. Back to SGA. Fires from the wing. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 13 points in this quarter.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Pass to Lee. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Second team foul. At the line for Memphis, Lee. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Oh, he gets them both. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Knocked loose. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. And what a moment it is for him and this fan base. Setting the scoring record for a game. He deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but yet it's his name at the top of the list. reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there.
Shea had him guessing on that dribble move. The defender was absolutely lost trying to stay with him.
Here's the bodyguard. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's Lee. And good! There's another! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Now Holmgren. Here's Dort. Oh, he missed the jumper.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
Now Jackson tries again. And up and in on the layup.
That's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
Screen by Holmgren. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, no good on the layup. Memphis leading by 10. 1:27 left in the final quarter. Jackson. And he gets a nice high percentage look.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Junior outside. They set the pick. Takes a three. And he nails it.
It took him a bit to get going, but he's really got that three working now.
Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Oh, stolen by Junior. From deep. Holmgren. A high-intensity putback by Holmgren.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Here's Dort. Holmgren inside. Shoots it up. Oh, can't hit the jumper. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson goes in. Here's Andrews. Dort defending. It's stolen by SGA. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Jackson.
Because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show for our fans. They deserve it. They show up every single night. And it's just fun to protect home court.
It's one of the best places to play in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Klay.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. As we leave, we present our player of the game.